Like, that's actually a good question. Um, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Icy, and today we're gonna be playing some free for all. I'm gonna play some control as well, but I think I think this is actually a good time to really discuss this in full detail. Especially with what I said in yesterday's video about how this is gonna be the first game that I don't have like an actual esports team, and some people were commenting, some content creators and stuff, but yeah, it's a lot different, man, when I'm talking about like an actual esports roster full of my friends that are, you know, the best players. Anyways, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just get on into this. Why am I so upset, or annoyed, or angry, whatever word you want to use, when I play this game? And honestly, there's a lot of reasons, truthfully. There really are, like, a lot of reasons that don't, stop at just the way that the game is played. And I figure, you know what, like, we might as well just actually talk about it today. So let's get into it, as I'm trying to win this game, obviously. First game of the day. Just got back from a little pumpkin patch with my girlfriend. So, it's a fair question. It's very obvious in some areas as to why I'm frustrated, especially because I always complain about the same things 24/7. So in that way, I don't really understand why the question is being asked. And it could be annoying, for me to read, but instead of taking it in that way, I'm gonna just like give you an honest response. So this is really why. I've been playing this game since I was 10 years old. I mean, 2006. I was 10 years old. Gears of War, just like, a lot of different video games for a lot of different people. It was an escape for me from real life stuff. It was the most consistent thing in my life was this game, whether I'm changing schools or, people are coming in and out of my life, family members are passing, I'm growing older, I'm moving, whatever the case may be. Like, Gears of War was always the most consistent part of my every single day for the most part. So, that's one thing that obviously is going to keep me kind of emotionally attached to this game. And, from the outside looking in, a lot of people who have their lives together, they don't really understand how something just like this video game could really mean so much to somebody. But again, I think that that's more so people who really have it all together and, maybe aren't dealing with the same things that other people, including myself, deal with. Bye-bye. So I want to take you guys back a little bit. So, growing up, obviously, this was my game, right? I love this game. Me and my best friend growing up, we loved this game together. We played it all the time. We, beat the campaigns. We played Horde. We played Wingman. We were learning about the game. We were, getting into like the lore and everything, and like, we got all the books, and we even had matching, cog tags, and this is just more than a game to me. It's really a big part of my life, right? Fast forward, a little while, and as life is changing, like I said, things are happening in my life. I'm still playing this game. I'm getting good at the game, obviously, and next thing you know, I'm in a position where I graduate high school. I'm not really sure what I want to do for the rest of my life, and next thing you know, Gears of War is throwing up some money. We have, a professional esports league through what was it? E-League, which was I don't know if you guys know what E-League is, but yeah, it was through E-League, whatever. So with that, there was a league, and then there was some LAN events, and then some MLG events, and it just so happened that the one MLG event for Gears of War UE happened to be in Columbus, which is where I currently live. And, not too far from where I grew up. So it just all kind of worked out for me. It was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I might as well, I already won. At this time, I was already winning in Gears 3 for the little, like, bullshit LAN events that they had. Not really bullshit, just not a lot of money. Hypestation. But I had already won those events, and, in my mind back then, that was just going to be kind of like a little hobby for fun little thing. And, yeah. So after winning those, obviously, I'm making a name for myself in the small community of competitive Gears. And then once money and, more popularity started to get pushed towards this game, obviously I already have a name for myself from Gears 3. And one thing led to another. How did I not get that kill? Whoa. So yeah, that was kind of the start of it for me. And again, one thing led to another. And I ended up going to this, MLG event with the players that I was playing with from Gears 3. I ended up getting second place, losing to some of my other very close friends, my best friends, Explosives, Mental, Kenny, Lava. Ended up getting second place to them. And at that event, they actually had the announcement for Gears 4 Pro League and Pro, Circuit, which is different than Pro League. Pro League is just kind of like a league for money. Pro Circuit means you're traveling around and competing at LANs and, playing for a lot of money. So they actually had announced that and announced $1 million prize pool. So obviously when you go from, not really knowing what to do with your life, and Gears has always been here, and you're good at it, and now they're throwing up $1 million. All your questions have been answered, right? All of your questions have been answered at that point. So for those of you guys who don't understand, I've mentioned it before. There's probably 10 different videos on this channel alone talking about it, and I really get tired of talking about it just because, like, everybody knows already. But there are a lot of people who just comment, like, ignorant things because they're not knowledgeable about, my Gears career. But I'm actually one of the greatest players of all time. I mean, I'm a 10-time champion. I'm a champion in Gears 3, Gears 4, UE, 5. I have, one of the highest earnings, in Gears history. I'm not just like somebody who does YouTube videos for Gears. I'm somebody who's a professional Gears player that, is trying to transition towards content and stuff for my own, kind of well-being, as well as growing the community, because I don't want it to, die down to what it once was. So just to give you guys some, for those of you guys who really have no idea about this stuff, I'm just going to kind of break it down for you. That way I can stop getting frustrated when I see comments that obviously are ignorant. But yeah, that's what happened. That was back in 2016. Actually, late 2015, I believe, is when the MLG event was, where they announced everything for 2016, which was the Pro Circuit for Gears 4. So with Gears 4's release, as well as the Pro Circuit, the top players, which would include me, You're going to get sponsored. You're going to get on organizations. You're going to get a salary. So you're going to get literally paid monthly or bi-weekly or however that individual, organization does their business. I've been on different ones to where they do it differently, but you're actually getting a salary and you're competing for, $300,000 just for one tournament. And, in the background, your life kind of is just passing by because you're dedicating your life to competing in this game. And I know that sounds silly to a lot of people because, they can't really understand that, you can't take a day off and go to a wedding. You can't take a day off and go to a party. You can't take a day off and go out drinking. You can't, take a day off and, especially as you get older where, you have more responsibilities and, the people around you are not as okay with you sitting in your room for 18 hours a day playing a video game, right? So it gets a little bit harder the older that you get, and it's not because of what people think, which is like reaction time and things like that. It's really just priorities and the fact that life is passing you by. I'll be honest with you guys, man. I feel like yesterday I was 16 years old. And I'm 28 now, and it's like I've been doing this for such a long time that I do get frustrated with the situation that I'm in, given the amount of time that I've invested into this game. And, I know, once again, people don't follow as closely as I wish they would have, to be honest, because then they wouldn't comment things. But, like the last two LAN events, which is the only thing that matters. People will tell you otherwise because they suck on LAN, but the only thing that truly matters is LAN events. And the last two LAN events I won, San Diego and Mexico City. I won the last two events, and that was in this game. That was in Gears 5. But then COVID happened, and during COVID is when I really started to focus on the YouTube channel. So over the last few years, I have been at a crossroads, internally, kind of deciding what do I want to do. Should I focus on, content? Should I, pursue other things in life? And I know it doesn't make sense to you guys because you're not me, but this has been my life for a really long time. And it isn't as simple as just getting up and walking away from it. And when you see so many things wrong with this current game and the state of, the player base and the servers and the maps and the modes and the way that the meta plays out, and, you're arguing with the people who made this game on a personal level because they're people who went to college and have nothing to do with Gears, and they just so happen to get a job at the Coalition. While I've been sitting here since I was 10 years old, dedicating my life to this game, there is a lot of frustration. And not to mention, I am not passionate like I used to be. And that is why I retired from competing. I've talked about this as well, but the reason that I even retired from competing in the first place was because I really had no passion. I didn't care anymore because there was no LAN events. It was all online, and my entire life I've been playing on LAN, and that was always the big thing, was if you're not winning LAN events, it doesn't even matter what you do. Like, you could be as good as you want to online, but if you're not winning LAN events, you don't have any respect. And, luckily I've been, well, it's not lucky, it's a lot of hard work and dedication, but, thankfully, all of my success, all 10 times that I've won, it was getting on a plane, flying somewhere, and competing against other people and teams that you know, did the exact same thing, not just sitting in my room. So, yeah, I mean, the reason that I get frustrated is because I do think this game is terrible. Compared to the other previous Gears games, this game is awful. And that's coming from somebody who's won multiple times in this game, who's made grand finals 5 or 6 times, I'm not sure, in this game. But it's terrible. I mean, look at the fight that I'm in right now versus he's also a pro player, Crack. Look at the fight that I just fought. And like that's the thing, like people don't see what I see. They see that as, oh, I got shit on, you know, that's whatever, but they're not understanding everything that just happened is absolutely just, it's blasphemy. Like, it's awful. It should never be a thing. Like, the guy's wall bouncing around and shooting at the same time. I mean, what game are we playing, guys? When did this right here become Gears? Like, when did that right there become Gears? It happened overnight, because this isn't the game that I fell in love with. And so, yeah, of course I'm frustrated. And I get more frustrated when people try to argue with me about things, you know, regarding how I play this game, or, you know, the decision-making process, or, you know, whatever. Like, everybody's on single stick, everybody's on defaulternate, everybody's on alternate. Like, everybody's... Oh, man. This isn't Gears, guys. Like, so to answer your question, that's why I get frustrated. Anymore, man. This is a different game. And you know it's bad when, you know, whether or not you look up to me as a professional player is really none of my business. It's not really my problem. But, you know, if you look up to any pro players in the past, all of them are gone, including me. You know, we all quit. While this game still had esports, we all quit. Franchise, praised, explosives, mental. Do you think that I'm just like one of a kind and, you know, maybe I'm just a crybaby? Or do you think that maybe there's truly something wrong with this game, that the players who dedicated equal as much time as I have, they all quit, just like I did? So the people that play this game casually, they'll never understand. But that right there is exactly why I don't love this game. And that's why I get frustrated every single day. So the big question now, right, now that we all know why I'm frustrated, the big question is, Icy, why are you still playing the game if you know, don't like it? Because I already know somebody's not going to make it to this point of the video. They're going to, you know, get tired of hearing my explanations, and, you know, they're going to get their feelings hurt, me saying that this game isn't good. And they're not going to listen to me. They're just going to say, well, why are you playing the game? Or just move on, bro. Or blah, 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 right? They're not going to listen. So the reason I'm still playing this game is because what else am I going to do, man? I love this shit. I love the community. You know, I'm kind of a figure in this community and have been since I was 15, 16 years old. And I'm not really able to just let it go. You know, it's not something I want to do. And I also have belief that the future could be a little bit brighter than, you know, recent years. And I would love to be a part of that. So that's why I'm still here. I'm still playing because, you know, to the core, I still love Gears of War. I just don't love Gears 5. And I look at it almost as like a child of mine, like, if that makes sense. Like, I really want this game to succeed, and I think that I'm doing my part, and even more than I really should be doing, by continuously playing this game after 5 years and offering my advice and critiquing the game and helping people get better at the game. And, you know, I don't give myself a lot of credit often, but I will give myself credit for what I do for the community, regardless of what people think about me. So that's why I get frustrated. Also, we're loading into control here, but I also just want to say there are a lot of people who like defend me, even in my own comment section, whether that is Twitch or YouTube or whatever. But also in other people's, man. And I just want to let you know that I don't see it all the time, but when I do see it, I do appreciate it. Obviously, I am definitely the type to, argue with people and, defend myself. But I will say that sometimes, there's really no good that can come of me responding. And so it does kind of make me feel better to know that people, take the time out of their day to kind of back me up in certain areas. And I really appreciate it. I just want to, let you guys know that. All right, we got to get some headshots now. We're going to move on from this topic. I think I talked about everything I really wanted to talk about. If I missed anything, then I guess I'll find out later, but... Alright, we should play up and try to kill these guys.
Not intentional. Sweet. All right, who's next?
They're gonna be spawning top side. I might need a revive, teammate. Oh, I traded. Damn. I wish I didn't trade. Alright, Snipe's still up. They're gonna actually get this good spawn, I think, on my right. Oh, they didn't. That's lucky. No, I didn't mean to hop. Oh, they wasted shock on me? That's good. Alright, so that guy right there is actually going to be a problem. We need to, like, straight line. We need to all wolf pack. Alright, we should do something, guys. I gotta play up. I need a revive, please. Thank you. Keep going, we win. Nice. One behind us. They might spawn close. Are you giving me snipe? Oh, you're the man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, let me roll. Thank you. No, I rolled into another one. Damn. Didn't know the other one was there. Look at this guy. He's the GOAT. I could flank mid here. I could flank. Yeah. I mean, we're getting points. Fuck it. Try that. Nice.
I see the enemy. Oh no!
Back roll. I actually might play up in the smoke. I don't think I was marked. I'm coughing though. Yeah.
We see you.
My teammate's flanking. That would have been unfortunate to die like that. I would not have been happy. Alright, my teammates are getting sniped. We got drop as well. Look at this guy, bro. Nah. He's my favorite teammate of all time, bro. I'm not even kidding. He's my favorite. What a legend. What a legend. I got you, bro. I hit this. Don't worry. I'll hit this. Actually, I won't. Where's it down? I was being a little selfish there. He actually messed up, by the way. Like, I could have killed him right there, but I didn't. He's up in 6.
Who wants the party?
Oh man, 75. I missed. Missed my knife.
Target my mark.
Really appreciate it if you stop shooting me, boy.
Spotted. Oh yeah.
Wow, I can't believe. Like, I gotta see how many pellets this guy hit. I'm guessing all of them. That's my guess. Yep. People hit so many pellets, bro. Like, nobody ever misses at all. It's crazy. Well, I didn't even know that guy was close. I had no idea he was there.
Throwing grenade.
I know there's a guy over here on my right.
Smoke out.
I got flanked, man. Alright, let me just stop trolling and end this game, because I'm just trying to have fun, but I keep getting frustrated because I'm dying in stupid ways. So let's end this game.
Contact.
All right, GG's.
Eyes on target. Nice one.
GG's. All right, boys, that's gonna be it for today, man. Appreciate all the love in the comments. Appreciate all the kind words. I love you guys, man. Really do. I look forward to playing another Gears game that I enjoy and that we can all like actually enjoy and not just, you know, kind of put up with. But yeah, love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are all doing well. Peace.